Coming up,
dress myself being the butt.
we'll spend a day with Cirque de Soleil's cast and crew to bring you what it takes to put on a show like this. Then, holistic nutritionist Jamie Maitland is back with another recipe to make your taste buds and gut thank you. 3 words: chocolate protein muffins. All that and more is today on SoFlo Health. Hello and welcome to SoFlo Health. Believe it or not, I'm Hunter Frankie, and we're at Cirque de Soleil Corteo. And inside is Johan. Johan, show yourself. Ugh. There he is. Johan and I are gonna show you how we got in here, and you'll join us for a fun day here at Corteo.
Put this around your waist because these are the handles I'm gonna hold on to.
Okay.
So you just clip it on. Right foot there, left foot there. Like
Okay.
this. Boom. Nice. And now you're gonna put on the head.
Am I gonna be able to see out of this thing?
You will be able to see something for sure. Make sure that it stays on. This is like the main hole to look through. Okay, now you're the front of the horse.
I'm the front of the horse. What do I
Yes.
do with my arms?
You just put them inside here.
Put them in here?
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
Now I am going to try to dress myself.
Okay.
Being the butt. Okay, I think we're good enough. And then we're just gonna start walking around.
We just walk around like.
Exactly. Try to be
I
stupid.
gotta be like horse-like?
Yeah, go towards the camera. We can look into the camera.
The camera's this way. Hello, camera. You should keep watching SoFlo Health for more antics like this. This way. Let's go this way. Yeah.
So Corteo is a celebration of life that is set in a funeral of our main character Mauro, but it's not a sad funeral, it's really a celebration of life. Mauro visits all his memories and all his friends come to see him one last time. So it's a feast of music and lights and acrobatic, and it's a show for the entire family.
We're now with Jonathan. What do you do here?
I do the high bars at Corteo. It's the final act in the show, and it's kind of based on gymnastics bars. Do a little swing side to side, and then we'll do the...
So this is the warm-up.
That's the warm-up.
In case anybody was wondering.
Yeah, that's the warm-up turn.
Do you think you could teach me something?
Can you do a muscle up?
I can.
Let's put some chalk on
I can
and
do.
see,
I can do 20 pull-ups.
Okay.
All right, well, chalk me
Just
up.
a little bit of chalk. And
Yeah.
You see the bar, just jump up to it.
Is there a trick to it, or just kind of like swing myself? It's just.
Just stretch your body and then kind of hollow, yeah. And then you can regrip in the back if you want. Yeah. Well, yeah. And then just jump down in the back when you're ready. All right.
Got some lift there.
Just like that.
Yeah, except you did the whole flipping thing.
I think
but-
the next turn you can do the, yeah.
Yeah, just give me a second and we'll get to it. You see, guys? It's not that bad. You see? Nothing to it.
Nothing to it.
Nothing to it.
There you go.
Yep. If you've ever wondered how they get around without you noticing here at Cirque du Soleil Corteo, they're rolling around under the stage on something like this. And if you keep watching SoFlo Health, you'll see more here from Corteo. If you've been watching SoFlo Health recently, you will definitely recognize Jamie Maitland, who is with us today. And today we have another recipe, which is very exciting because it looks like a baked good.
These are the infamous chocolate espresso protein muffins. They have no sugar.
But then they're gonna taste bad.
They will not. They have no sugar, no dairy, no inflammatory ingredients.
What's cooking?
So we're gonna actually start with tiger nut flour.
Sure.
So tiger nut flour, remember, tiger nut is actually a tuber.
It's actually a root.
It is a root. I don't think I would recommend a substitution, but if you had to substitute, blanched almond flour. Then we're gonna add quite a bit of allulose. This is gonna be our sugar replacement. Use a sieve for the tiger nut flour because it has a tendency to clump together, so you're gonna wanna use like a mesh strainer.
For the tiger nut flour or for
Correct.
the allulose?
For honestly, all of it.
Okay.
We're gonna add grass-fed, grass-finished whey protein.
Nice.
I have
In this
my own.
case,
yours. Yes, in this case, mine. And mine actually only has 5 ingredients. And side note, if you are vegan, a plant-based protein would work fine. Cocoa powder is gonna be the next ingredient, so to make it even more chocolatey. This is real espresso powder. So this is gonna give you the little zing zing.
The little zing.
Little zing zing here. If you don't like it, don't use
Then
it.
don't use it.
Baking powder, baking soda, salt. Have you ever heard of Otto's? Like Otto's cassava flour, that's
Yes,
the brand.
yeah.
So Otto's makes a baking powder that I want to say just uses cassava starch, not cornstarch.
It is cassava starch.
Correct.
Yes.
So opt for that one. Then we're gonna set this aside, and then we're gonna add all of the wet ingredients, which are a little particular. We're gonna be using coconut yogurt here,
Yes.
and more specifically, unsweetened coconut
Right.
yogurt. Water, we're gonna add just a 1/4 cup of water. 3 tablespoons of coconut oil, again, getting those healthy omegas in there.
Yeah.
If you don't have that, olive oil would work fine, perilla oil, any type of just neutral flavor oil is fine. So we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of egg whites, again, more protein. Apple cider vinegar, and then instead of using classic vanilla extract, which you are more than welcome to use, I opted for coffee extract.
Oh, I didn't know
More
there was a
zing
thing.
Then we're just gonna kind of combine everything, right? And then just kind of start to like fold in the sides, and then, you know,
Roll the mixing B-roll and we'll be right back. Voila, the final product. I think we should indulge.
go right in for
Let's
it.
do it.
Yes.
Here we go. They've got a nice little fluffy texture here.
A little sticky, so
That's
forewarning.
okay.
So there's roughly about 10 grams of protein in these.
Oh wow, that's a lot. Ooh, that's really good.
I know.
And it doesn't like sacrifice on texture. If you've ever had gluten-free anything, sometimes it's great.
Not good.
Other times it's dry and not great. 10 grams of protein?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, close enough?
Roughly. You can make these vegan, even with like the 4th cup of egg whites we put in there. Opt
Yeah.
out to just do another 4th cup of water.
If we'd like to find out more or how to make these, how can we?
Instagram at Jamie Maitland. JAMIE MAITLAND.
Jamie, thank you so much. These
So welcome.
are really good.
I know.
Cheers.
Juggling, dermatology, and more are right here when SoFlo Health returns.
Focusing on you. Innovations in modern medicine. From your team of experts at UHealth, the University of Miami Health System.
Since she was a little girl, Lorraine Luca couldn't eat without feeling sick.
You get pains and discomfort and a lot of nausea.
Lorraine was diagnosed with gastroparesis, a condition where the stomach doesn't empty properly, says UHealth gastroenterologist Dr. Sunil Amin.
As a result, food gets retained in the stomach and patients develop symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, early satiety, which means you get full after just a few bites of food, bloating.
Dr. Amin performed a highly specialized procedure on Lorraine called G-POEM. This helped to relieve her debilitating symptoms, giving her back quality of life.
G-POEM stands for gastric peroral endoscopic myotomy, and it's a minimally invasive endoscopic procedure we do through the mouth with the goal of cutting the muscle at the end of the stomach called the pylorus. And we think in patients with gastroparesis that muscle is too tight, and this allows food to pass more easily into the small intestine from the stomach.
Lorraine had the procedure in April and noticed a pretty dramatic change.
I got a veggie wrap, so it's like this big. I ate the whole thing and I didn't feel sick.
Lorraine credits Dr. Amin and the G-POEM procedure for eating without worry. Her advice?
No matter what your symptoms are, if it's affecting you, just check it out. It might help you.
Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie. We're still at Amerant Bank Arena to see some behind-the-scenes look of Cirque de Soleil Corteo. This is Johan. Johan, what the heck is going on?
As you can see, I'm doing a thing called a Diabolo, which is hourglass-shaped piece of plastic that spins on a string. And I'm a juggler in our beautiful show. And this is one of the props that I use when I juggle and do all kinds of crazy tricks. And it's a lot of fun.
Do you think you can teach me to do that?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm gonna grab the sticks and I'm gonna help you.
Okay.
And then you're just gonna do like this with your right hand, and the left one just gonna follow the whole movement. And I'm gonna let go, and you're just gonna keep on doing the same thing. And here we go. You're already a professional.
I'm already a professional. Let's see if I can keep it up after you watch this. I'm now joined by Dr. Fox of ORA Dermatology. Dr. Fox, thanks for spending time with us today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Of course, dermatology, you're dealing with the skin, but what do you deal with on a regular basis?
One of the main things we find in Miami, due to all the sun that we experience, is skin cancer.
What are some things that we can do about skin cancer?
First, go to the dermatologist once a year for their skin checks. Sunscreen that has an SPF of 30 or above. I personally prefer a mineral sunscreen. In addition to that, wearing sun-safe clothing and avoiding the sun in the middle of the day between, let's say, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
When it does come to skin cancer, what are the major ones that you deal with on a regular basis?
We'll do melanoma first, the A, B, C, D, E's when it comes to melanoma.
Okay.
So A is asymmetry, B is that it has borders that are irregular, C is colors, that if it has multiple colors, D is diameter, if the diameter is more than 6 millimeters or the size of a pencil eraser, and then E is evolving. Anything that you've had and then it's starting to change, your dermatologist or myself will use what's called a dermatoscope, and it's a handheld device that allows us to peer into the skin that will clue us into doing the biopsy or not doing the biopsy.
What about basal cells and squamous cell, which are super common?
Basal cells, those will appear anywhere on the body, a pink raised area that may be ulcerated, bleeding, and then squamous cell carcinomas, those are kind of like rough, scaly growths that can also be anywhere on sun-exposed skin, even actually on non-sun exposed skin. The vast majority of cases that we biopsy it and you'll be cured. The vast majority. I mean, most of the time when I see patients and they have, let's say, a basal cell carcinoma, what I tell them is, you know, you have the best cancer there is, because
what a thing to say.
Because it's really not that dangerous, okay? But if you don't come in and have it treated, that's when you can have problems.
On a lighter note, what are some other things that you deal with?
In Miami, cosmetics are definitely a big thing that people come to the dermatologist for. It could be fillers, and then people also come in for hair loss. We have lots of tools in our toolbox nowadays to treat acne, in addition to other rashes like psoriasis.
Dr. Fox, thanks so much. Is there anything else you think we should know or you'd like to share?
The sun that you get when you're a child has the biggest impact on your risk for skin cancer and getting wrinkles and changes to your skin when you're an adult. If you have children, please make sure that you're keeping them safe. Let them be active, but give them sunscreen, hats, and so on to protect themselves.
And if they'd like to speak with the dermatologist, how can they?
ORAdermatology.com. You can also call the phone number, which is 305-239-9191, and you can actually text message the phone number, which makes it really easy to use and make appointments.
Dr. Fox, thank you so much for your time.
Oh, it was my pleasure, and thank you for having me.
Of course. Hey, look at me. So I learned this while you were watching that, and I just dropped it because I'm a novice. What's important to you?
When it comes to juggling, of course, you don't want to make like too many mistakes, but we're not robots, we're humans, so sometimes mistakes happen, and then just like the show must go on. Whatever happens, I'm thinking about, okay, how can I bring the most joy into the audience?
When the artists come to us, they're trained, they're professional artists, and we're then integrating them into the show so that they know the choreographies of the act, get the makeup ready, get the costumes ready. But we're trained all day long. If you would mean, you've been here early this morning, and artists are here already at 11 in the morning, and the show is at 7 at night. All day long, we're preparing to deliver the best possible show in the evening.
We're in Publix, and this is Lindsay. Today we want to talk about our Food for Thought initiative and thank Publix for being a part of it. If you're not aware, Food for Thought is the Local 10 initiative that helps fight food insecurity across South Florida and throughout the community, whether that's directly or by just helping information get out there to the right people, or helping with nonprofits who already have those infrastructure's in place to be able to put the action out into the community, and we weren't able to do that without Publix. So Lindsay, thank you so much. Why is Food for Thought important to Publix?
Yeah, so at Publix, as a food retailer, we believe we can make the greatest impact. Feeding America actually says 1 in 7 people are food insecure, and that's why it's so important for us to get out in the community and get involved in things like Food for Thought. So last year, we went out to, for example, Broward College. Even at colleges now, they have food pantries. There are needs even there, and so we went out, we packed bags with products that are high need to college students, and we sent those out right there at their food pantry.
Wow, it's lovely to be able to directly affect those in need.
Absolutely.
And to be able to see it as well in the community, and for them to see Publix and for Local 10 to be a part of that as well, that we're here to support each other and especially those that need it most.
And we are happy to be part of this with you. We're happy to be involved in Food for Thought for so long, and we're looking forward to another great year getting out in the community and getting involved.
Lindsay, thank you so much. If you want to find out more about Food for Thought and our partnership with Publix, you can do so at local10.com. Longevity testing and more from Cirque du Soleil Corteo is after the break on SoFlo Health. Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie. This is Anya. We're still backstage of Cirque du Soleil Corteo. Anya, show them what you do. That's incredible. Anya, you make this look so easy and simple. I'm sure it's not.
It's called Cirwheel from the guy that invented it.
If I were to want to learn how to do this, where would I begin?
Basically, it's a weight transfer. You might want to start with holding the wheel.
Okay.
Kind of let it slide in your hands.
Okay.
And try to go transfer your weight from one leg to another.
All right, so I just kind of step on in.
Bend
my knees
a little bit. And just
maybe a little bit wider here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
And just push a little bit more.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Not bad. Now try without me.
Okay.
So as you push the first leg, the other goes.
I gotta put the other one in. Okay, got it.
Yay.
This could take a while to pick up, so let's go check in with Catherine, head of wardrobe, in the meantime.
Where are we right now?
We are in the fitting room with a lot of costume and the Corteo show.
I hear there are 2,500 different costumes. Is that true?
It can be a bow tie, a pants, a shirt, suspenders. It's all these pieces.
And you're the head of all of that, so what are you doing here?
It's a lot of maintenance, it's a lot of fittings, a lot of adjustment. Corteo, it's full of details. We have the white clown. The white clown, it's one of the main characters. And all here it's like hand-beaten. We are following the life of a clown that is dead at the beginning of the show. I know.
So it's a celebration of his life.
But it's a celebration of his life, yeah.
Is there something that I can try on?
For sure, because what is special with Corteo, we have so many angels during the show. I don't know if you deserve to be an angel.
I don't know either.
Well, we can try some wings.
Very good.
And all the wings are backstage, and we always need to open them, and you put it like you are wearing a backpack. And we can put the final touch with a crown.
Oh, very good.
If it fits you.
I mean, I'm sure. I'm sure. I was born for this moment on SoFlo Health here.
There we go. Then you're an angel, Hunter.
I don't know if everyone would agree, but my mom probably would, so
Well,
that's important. What do you say we go take a look at the workshop?
Let's go.
Let's go. Follow me?
A lot of shoes are handmade, and we need to have someone full-time working on the shoes because they need to be pretty, but there is a safety issue with them too, then it needs to be fixed. And we have Katie on the other side working on maintenance. The costume needs to be pretty, needs to be safe, and ready for the show tonight.
So if I were to bust a wing over here, would Katie be the one to help me out?
Yeah, she can do that.
Thanks, Katie. She's like, I do whatever they
Yeah.
do.
we need to have a lot of skills in wardrobe.
Meanwhile,
We're doing it, guys. I promise. I worked hard on this just for you. More from Corteo. If you keep watching SoFlo Health. I'm now joined by Uberto of Healthy Longevity Clinic. He's the CEO. Uberto, thanks for having us.
Thank you very much for inviting me, and I'm thrilled to be here and talk about this project.
What is the clinic all about?
Adding healthy years to your life. I don't want to say longer life because we don't know when we're going to die. I can tell from my own experience. You know, some people at 55, they are filled with illnesses. They can't do many things. I feel younger than I used to be when I was 25.
So who is this for?
This is first for somebody that needs to be proactive. You know, we can find out what's going on. We can provide you with the latest in interventions. We can provide you with the latest in technology, but you have to take the action.
Is it like investing where we know that one of the most powerful forces on earth is compound interest? Is it the same thing with your health?
Totally. If you start walking 1 mile more, you know, it will compound into more healthy heart, more healthy lungs, more healthy legs. Changing few things will compound into so much afterwards.
So I'm the medical director at Healthy Longevity Clinic. I basically manage people's health plan for the rest of their life. One of the main things that separates us is we do advanced diagnostic testing, we use AI technology, and we're doing extreme personalized healthcare medicine. Regular conventional allopathic medicine are typically interested in you once you get a disease. I don't want you to get cancer and then treat you. I want to figure out, are you predisposed to cancer? Is there a place where I can intervene in your immune system or your levels of inflammation in your body so that you don't develop a chronic disease? We can look at all of these areas in your health profile and we can determine your risk factor, and then we can actually decide, okay, what changes, what's going on in your life that we can change, perhaps, whether it's diet or lifestyle, and then we're going to decide where can we intervene on a personalized level. It's never too early and it's never too late to seek a longevity medicine professional or an anti-aging specialist.
Thank you, Dr. Levitt. There's so many tests you can do here. I did the InBody. I even found out how my arteries are functioning, and there's grip strength, so many different things.
It's meeting the patient where that patient is. Because for some patients, they just want quick and they want the interventions right now. Others is like, no, let's take it easy. There are other interventions that are unique to what we do because of the partnership with the Longevity Technology Fund. You can't find it somewhere else, so it's a unique approach.
If people would like to learn more, how can they?
The easiest way is it's through the website. There's a lot of information there. We have, a nice blog, and they can contact us.
Uberto, thank you so much.
No, thank you for the invitation.
You got it. Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie at Amerant Bank Arena for Cirque de Soleil's Corteo, and I finally have a part in the show, doing the laundry. It's the best I could do after trying everything out today, but everyone was so nice to me, so we really appreciate it. And that's all we have for this week's episode of SoFlo Health. Thank you so much for watching. We hope that you enjoyed the show here and that you learned something. And yeah, we'll see what we have going on next week on SoFlo Health. We have more from Jonathan of Cirque as he shows us their traveling gym, plus one of SoFlo's last remaining hometown music shops. As always, you can watch previous episodes of SoFlo Health on SoFloShows.com. You can follow us using @SoFlo Health to share with us what you're doing to stay healthy. Until next week, it's goodbye, good health, and good cleaning here in the laundry department.